Yo, we back with a new episode on ShoNuff Radio TV. I am your host, Mr. ShoNuff DZ. Y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification button, because if you don't, I will find you. I'm here with a very special guest today. Y'all already know who the legend is sitting right here beside me. You dig what I'm saying? Mr. Red Pill himself. You dig? Would you like to introduce yourself?
Piece of the family.
To those who've been living under a rock, you know?
For the red pillar, one half for the twin pillars. You know what I'm talking about? Live and direct.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, representing Know the Ledge, KTL.
Yes, sir. So we're going to be diving in, y'all, today. I do need to go on live, but we're going to be chopping it up. So let's talk about what you've been thinking about the World Cup so far. You know, and all that's been going on.
Shout out to Cape Verde.
Cape Verde.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The men was playing like that because those women is top rate.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They was putting on. You saw that at the end when homie scored the goal, and then he ran down on his shorty. Shorty face was said it all. She was like, damn, why you put me on? That was a lot of pressure.
So what team was it? I ain't catch that.
That was Cape Verde.
Okay.
Cabo Verde. They had been thrusted into the spotlight. Google searches on Cabo Verde is up 500, I think 50,000. They about to sink that island. So many planes are gonna land on that island. That shit gonna sink. It's too small.
Okay.
They're about to be a baby boom in Cabo Verde. Facts.
Damn.
You know, I'm predicting it.
Yeah. So, you know, the World Cup has been crazy. I know it done came to Atlanta. City been kind of crazy.
Yeah, the city been turned.
Yeah, a lot been going on these last couple of days. Yesterday was the July 4th, so-called Independence Day.
Right.
So, you want to dive in? What you think about I don't want to say European Independence Day, but I could, you know, basically.
Right.
That's what it is.
The colonizers.
Yeah.
250th anniversary. It's just, you know, you don't got to be a political man. You don't got to be a spiritual man. And you don't really got to be a religious man. But if you are one of those three, then, you know, the great divine speaks through signs. Marcus Garvey said, look for me in the whirlwind. And all over the country, not just in one place. You had it in New York. Coney Island had a damn sandstorm.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They had a tornado come out of nowhere. In D.C. at the National Mall and all of that. They was hiding inside of the African American Museum because the weather, they had a whole hurricane touchdown. Trump
crazy.
and them was over there on stolen land where they have the Mount Rushmore was sacred land that they stole, right? That's sacred land. That's that was a spiritual place. That cracked out into some shit. You know what I mean? That turned into a whole storm and everything. So it just shows you, like, think about it. If America turned in 250, if you on the outside looking into America, you don't know nothing about America, you got to know that it's cursed because its 250th celebration got outshined by FIFA. Ain't nobody was paying. There was no big thing popping. Like nothing, no extravagant. You know what I mean? Like what was happening that everybody had to be at. The Knicks parade was more popping than any type of celebration for America. And the highlight of the whole thing was they had white fragility. I don't call white supremacy. There's no such word as that in my vocabulary. White inferior.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Because if you got to cover your face, you know what I mean? What's your face card? Going all the way back in time, they've been hiding and whatnot. They've been hiding behind a mask. You know what I'm talking about?
Under them sheets.
Under them sheets and everything. They've been hiding their face. They got something called QAnon. The Anon stands for anonymous. Then before that, they had a organization called Anonymous, and they was wearing masks, right? And then before that, you had 4chan. Q and all of that dark deep web and all of that is about them hiding. They got something called the Invisible Empire. They cowards, right? They cowards. They don't show their face. So it's like they had a little march and everything with a bunch of cowards.
I saw that yesterday.
Yeah, you know what I mean? White fragility is what we diagnose it as. You know what I'm talking about? They scared of us. They scary.
Yeah.
You know, and nobody respects somebody hiding behind a mask. Shout out to all of my dudes wearing a shiesty. That's another, you know what I mean? Like,
see, and the thing was, when I saw it on TikTok, I left a comment. I was like, what's new? You know what I'm saying? Because they've been doing that. My mom told me when she was young, because she grew up in Athens.
right.
And they sprayed KKK on her house that she grew up in. You know what I'm saying? And that's been going on before her generation. So it's pretty much been the same rodeo with these people, man.
And this is another thing too that they don't mention. There was 2 eras of KKK. There's 2 rises of it, right? There's like 2 generations of it. The first generation got bodied by black men. They don't talk about that. The first generation got shut down by a bunch of soldiers that came back from the war and was not having it and was hunting them down. Then you got something called the Deacons of Defense, right? That comes later on down the line. But the first iteration of the KKK got washed. That's why, what you think, they just hung up their sheets like, no. And then the second one started on Stone Mountain in 1915 on Thanksgiving.
That's why they still got that Confederate flag up there, right?
Yeah,
where it was
right.
there.
They still got the Confederate flags. That's a KKK stronghold. But we've kind of like neutralized a lot of that energy. But anytime melanated people sit and watch the laser show at Stone Mountain on 4th of July, you might as well put on a wig and some clown paint. Yeah, you're a fucking clown. You're sitting there among, you know what I mean, and on Robert E. Lee Boulevard. Like, come on, wake up, bro.
Yeah, and they got them on that horse or some shit in the granite.
The largest bas relief in America is 4 Confederates on the side of Stone Mountain, and you got black people looking at it with their family, like, why are you there?
Right.
So the more energy that we give to dumb shit like that, we are our own enemies when it comes to that. You got to remove yourself from places where your ass is not welcome. One of my biggest pet peeves is to see our people in places they not welcome. And then they be wondering why they get shitted on and all kind of stuff. Right. Is there some type of SCC censor?
No, go ahead. Because, you know, we do it unfiltered off the porch on ShoNuff Radio TV. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm here with the legend, so we going to talk our shit, man. So, hey, it is what it is. Y'all better sit back and listen up. Because I'm like a sponge today. You dig what I'm saying? So, you want to take a break? Yeah, we'll be right back, y'all. Y'all stay tuned.